Alright, got a nice big male Marten today and a couple muskrats. Just going to do a real quick video on my technique for skinning Martens. So first cut, they have a lot of fur all the way down here to the pad, so cut a little farther down, not right at the heel, just to get more of that fur in there. Other mustelids like the weasel, and if you're skinning skunks or otters, I pull that tight, and then you'll see kind of a line in front of the vent, and just follow that line straight up to the other heel. Once that cut is done, then just peel off the legs. Alright, got both legs done, and so these are mustelids, but they don't, so they do have those scent glands, but they're not nearly as pungent as the mink or skunk or weasel. But I'm still going to leave those glands on there, so I just leave that patch of fur and cut between the tail and the vent. Okay, once you got all the way around the tail, I just use a little tail stripper in the smallest one, like you would for a mink. Alright, we got the tailbone out, and now we have to split that tail. You got one of these. They cost about $1.99. Pretty handy for. There should not be ice there, but on this guy there is. And then I don't use the knife much more until I get down towards the front feet. The legs are going to be, it's fur out with the legs tucked inside, so you don't have to get all the way down here. You can cut about by that, past the elbow. I don't know where that, couple inches up from the end of the foot. And then once that's ringed around there, you can make just a little cut on the inside up towards the armpit. I'm just going to peel this, and if they're not frozen, then they're not usually too hard to peel down. And I'm holding up here at the pelvis, so I'm not going to rip his leg out of his socket or anything like that. I know that's below the camera view, so I'm actually going to raise this up a little bit. Alright, so I'm just going to keep pulling. There's really no need to make any cuts here. You're just going to risk cutting the hide. Get down to the elbows a little bit more. And then once I'm there, I'm just going to work my finger or thumb between the arm, so I'm all the way through, and you can just pull that foot right out of there. Do the same one on the other side. Alright, now I'm going to pull this down farther until I get all the way to the ears. Like other mustelids, the ears are going to be out here on the sides, not up on top like a feline or a canine. You can see a little discoloration on the white. So that's one ear. They have big ears. And the other one. Alright, we got the ears. Pull down a little bit farther to the eyes, and then Alright, Alright, got both eyes. You can see the opening of the mouth starting right there. And I'm continuing to pull down pressure, you know, a couple pounds of downward pressure. And then next is going to be the nose. Just keep cutting down until you feel the cartilage where you can cut all the way through it. Alright, so now all that's left is that bottom lip, and we can leave that on the carcass. So just make a cut like that. Alright, that's it. For skinning. For fleshing, like the weasel, they really don't have any fat. Once I put them on the board, if there's any little pockets of fat, I can just scrape those off with my hog scraper, or just trim it off with a knife. But there's very little fat on these guys. I've got a few different size boards, you know, mink boards. This was I grabbed the bigger mink boards that I had because these Marten, especially these ones up here in Alaska, are bigger than our mink back home. So when you're putting this on there, unlike the mink where you're going to pin the legs in the back by the tail, this one you pin the legs on the front, because after a few hours of drying, you're going to flip this first side out and then pin it again. And don't forget to include a belly board, or you're going to have trouble getting them off the stretcher. Alrighty, that's it. Thanks for watching.